So today I'm gonna share with you how I publish content and be able to publish to all different platforms every single day without having a team. So if you're doing this for yourself, solo, without any team, then this episode is for you. Coming up. Okay, so the main question is, if you are just doing this by yourself, solo, without any team, how will you able to publish content on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on IGTV, and Instagram by yourself every single day? Now, I have a process that I follow every time I do this on a daily basis, and I'm gonna share that with you in this episode. And before that, I've been making this coffee since like early this morning. I used to wake up early morning at 4, but just this couple of days I've been not able to wake up every single day at 4 a.m. So my day it starts a little bit late in the day now, and it starts at 8 a.m. which is it's already 9:30 right now. Let me have a sip of coffee. So it's not that hot. So first, if you want to be able to publish content on social media and you want this on a daily basis but you don't have a team, so the first thing I do is organize my file, whether that's coming from my SD card from the camera, transferring to my hard drive. Now in my hard drive, there are a couple of different folders that my files from straight from the camera goes into, and then when that files drop on that specific folder, then I start to edit the video. And that's how I just keep organizing all my stuff so that I don't get lost when I want to find something. If I want to find a certain clip that I want to insert as my b-roll, or I want to find a certain talk that I want to capture, or that I want to make a little edit and post it on Instagram, so everything is in there. And that folder is just specific for raw folder, which is like no editing, it's just coming from the camera. So as you can see, there are a couple of folders inside of that, and then that's how I stay organized. And the number 2 is that I have a system that I follow. Now, what is a system? A system is just like a pre-built steps that I need to take so that I can be consistent, I can be on track, and I don't get derailed. I don't forget any steps that I need to take, because I am doing this solo. And these steps is so crucial when you are just working and you don't have a team in place, because if you are doing a lot of things in one single day, your mind is scrambled. That's gonna be like you will forget what are the things that you need to do. So that's how I make systems. So my system would be to edit the video, and then after I edit the video, I create another project or another bin to edit my Instagram story, and I create another project to create my LinkedIn video, and as well as my Facebook video. But my main edit is YouTube video, so that's what I do. And then after I finish editing that video, then I will know the context of the platform that I will be posting this video, and that is exactly like I created a different intro for a different platform. So on LinkedIn, I have a specific intro that I use so that it is just specifically for LinkedIn content. So know the context of the platform that you are using, or know the context of the platform that you are posting your content, or else you will be just like the same content and you're just gonna you distribute everything else, because you can't this saying that one size fits all. That's the worst part if you are doing that and you are just making one video and posting it to all different social media platforms. So think about systems. And number three that I do in order for me to stay organized, to stay consistent in publishing content on social media without any team, is that I schedule things. So if I am done creating videos and I already have this edit, now I will chop this one, and maybe if I am gonna publish this on Facebook, then I'll just gonna chop this one long form video into 3 pieces. As you can tell that every single episode I talk about 3 points. That's it. 3 points only, so that when I am done editing this long form video, I know that I already have the points to cut and then post that on Facebook or post it on LinkedIn. And I don't need to spend my time looking for that specific thing that I can form into 1 minute video. So think about that. If you structure your video, if you have this long form video, think about the parts and pieces that you're gonna put. It's just like a Lego. You have this black color and then another white color, and then put it together, and then another, let's say, green color, and put it together. Then you have this 3 parts, but it consists of it consists of one main thing. And that's how I make my videos. I have this one big idea, and then I supported 3 main bullet points to support this one main idea, so that when I go to the editing process, when I go to the production process, I know already that I have these 3 separate cuts that I can make, so that I can post this on Facebook, or I can post this on Instagram or on LinkedIn. So think about in your video, okay? Now, scheduling your video is very important, especially if you're just doing this by yourself, because you can just sit down 30 minutes to an hour to schedule all your posts, and then just think about your description. And that's how you stay organized, so that every single day you have content published on a daily basis. Now, this is only good for Facebook, this is only good for YouTube, but on the other hand, LinkedIn and IGTV and Instagram, you need to post this manually. Although Instagram has an app that you can use so that you can post content on schedule, but IGTV and LinkedIn, I haven't found any third-party software that can publish or that can schedule a post. So that's I'm not aware of right now, but I know that you can only post content on IGTV and LinkedIn manually. So think about that specific part, but the rest you can schedule it. So those are the 3 things that I do in order for me to stay organized, in order for me to stay consistent publishing content on social media. So think about your process. Think about how you can do these 3 things. Can you be organized so that you will not get lost? If you will find one piece of your file, then you can just reference it and find the keywords maybe on your editing software if you have that ability, or if you know how to use it. Then if not, then you can just go back to the folder where your files are stored. Okay, so stay organized. Number 2 is build a system. So as I am sharing this with you, I have a system from transferring my files to my memory card straight from the camera into my hard drive, from my hard drive into my editing software, from my editing software created or duplicate these projects into 4 different projects, so that I can make video specifically for LinkedIn, can make videos specifically for IGTV, for Facebook, and for YouTube. So once I do that, I have another step that these edits or these final video will go specifically to that specific folder, which also labeled as if it is a LinkedIn video, then that edit will go to that specific folder. If this video is for IGTV, then this edit will go straight and exported to that IGTV folder. And that's my system. And the 3rd one is scheduling. Now, what I do is that, and this is still part of the system that I use, and that I utilize every single day. Now once these edits are on its specific folder, what I do is now I schedule that post, and then I sit down maybe 30 minutes or an hour. It could be 2 hours if I am on momentum. So I have these all ideas that every time I just see that video, I will like generate a description for that specific video. So I post or publish my content on Facebook and schedule it. And although I post like consistently on a daily basis on YouTube, I don't really schedule it, because I make videos today and that will be posted for tomorrow. So these specific types or files will go specifically to that platform that is really edited to make sure that it's gonna be a native post in that specific platform. And think about it, that is my entire process. And think about your situation right now. How can you make these 3 tips that I shared with you, and how can you make this on your own, so that when you do this kind of stuff, you will not get lost and you will stay organized. So that's gonna be my tips for today, and I hope you learned something, and I hope at the end of this video you will have this idea on how you can organize things. Because organizing your things, even though it's kind of overwhelming at the first time, but on the long-term basis, it's gonna be easy for you to locate those files, and you don't need to go each folder and find that just a little like 10-second file or clip that you've been looking for. So think about organizing it, build a system, and then scheduling it. So I hope you learned something in this episode. And if you do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And my son is crying in the background. And give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring that bell so that you'll get notified every time I post a brand new video. And then we are just starting our day today, and it's gonna be an awesome day, and I claim that. So hopefully you will have a great and awesome day ahead. So without further ado, I'll just gonna do my thing right now, because I have a lot of things to do in my computer, although you didn't see that one. But hopefully to see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.